Yipes! Stripes!
Yipes!
Yikes!
Woo.
Oh, okay. We're checking out Frut Stripe beer right here on this brewcast.
If you're looking for serious, in-depth beer information, well, you're listening to the wrong show. But if you want fun and entertaining beer information, you've come to the right place. It's another Beer Guys TV podcast.
Hey, we're back here on Beer Guys TV, and we're talking about Frut Stripe beer. I'm Greg Johnson, Shane Zeppelin, Brenton Anderson, and we are checking out. I have not tried this beer. Now you have, right?
I have, yeah.
And you have not.
I have not.
It's from Bad Habit Brewing out of St. Joe, Minnesota. Another local Minnesota brewery, a smaller brewery, but they've been around for a few years now.
They have, and it's
And
another one of my favorites.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
Oh, Carol and I were up here not too long ago, and of course she loves their porter up there. And I was checking out their milkshake blood orange. I think it's a blood orange IPA.
Oh, yeah.
And that was really good. No, yeah, I think it was
Yeah,
blood.
it's
It's
kind of
orange, I
like-
know
it's
that,
like
but it was good. It was good. Anyway, I thought, well, I'll try this. I'll bring one of these back for a brewcast, and let the boys check it out.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. Well, I can tell you just a little bit about it.
All right.
It's in a crowler, so it's a big old can of beer. It's a Berliner Weisse. I don't know if you like that style of beer, Brenton, but
Hang on.
yeah.
Is this a zebra incognito or is this a unicorn on the crawler?
Well,
Well, let's show the.
I'm asking.
I don't know. It kind of has that unicorn look. It does have.
It doesn't look like it's being on the up and up. It's kind of nefarious there.
Nefarious. Oh.
I don't know.
I think you're right, Brent. Look at that. There's a unicorn horn.
Well,
Yeah.
I hope that when we pop that tab,
Yeah.
That-
A horn comes out.
well, something as exciting as a unicorn will come frothing out of there. I hope.
Well,
Yeah. Well, Frut Stripe Berliner Weisse. It comes in at only 4%, so it's a nice sessionable beer. It's a kettle sour, and it's got mango in it. Apparently, I got to see mango on there.
I see the mango on there.
Yeah, there you go. And we'll tell you more about it here. But I think the thing to do is probably crack her open.
Yeah, crack it open. I'll just talk about the first time I had this, and this was probably a year ago. Now I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know if they changed the fruit flavor in these each time or not.
Oh.
Because I noticed it said mango, and I don't
And
remember
maybe
what
they do
mine said.
swap it around a little bit.
Yeah, so I'm curious now.
And it looks like it was
Crawlers are hard to
Sharpied
pour
in
on.
there too that says mango.
Yeah.
Mango. Yep.
Yeah, so it's like it's handwritten mango, so it's not like it's permanently on the label.
Right.
So we will see, because I remember what it tastes like last time, and
I poured a little heavier this time because it's 4%. I figured.
yeah, it's a lot of
I have a
alcohol.
bonus.
Boy. Ooh, look at that. Oh, there's a hoof.
Nefarious, huh?
Yes.
I like that.
So Bad Habit is a brewery that Chris and I will frequent 4 or 5 times a year.
Oh, Carol likes this one too. She really likes her beers.
Yeah.
I'll just read a little bit right off the can here. I know this isn't real creative, but stripes. They use cripes instead of yipes.
Oh,
I suppose a trademark thing maybe.
Yeah,
or something.
maybe, yeah.
Frut Stripe Kettle Sour is a delicious fruit-infused Berliner Weisse brewed with Pilsner malt and malted white wheat. It's kettle soured on a house culture strain of Lactobacillus.
Lactobacillus.
Thank you.
there you go.
And finished with fruits grown in the garden of the infamous zebracorn. Now you know.
That's a Lebanese horse. Is that what it is?
The beer is tart, tasty, and beautiful to look at. The flavor overload should last more than 5 seconds. Now, do you remember Frut Stripe gum?
Yes.
And you remember, hey, this is good, and no, it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gone like that.
Yeah, I was like, but it was tasty for a few seconds,
Yes.
and it's interesting how they say that on there. So we're about to check it out. I got to give it a little. Well, it smells interesting.
Yeah, like I say, the one I had last summer, and it'd be a year ago, so it'd be 2017 actually when I first had it. My wife and daughter were up there visiting, and I said, well, as long as you're up there, bring back a crowler of Second Helping, which is their IPA. It's kind of really orange juice-ish.
Okay.
And, yeah. So they didn't have any that left, so they brought this back, and I thought, I don't know, fruit kind of a gummy.
Yeah, it just
beer.
doesn't sound right. Yeah.
It didn't sound right, but and then when I found out it was a sour, it's like, oh, okay.
The unicorn threw you too, didn't it?
It did.
Not a unicorn, it's a zebracorn.
It's a zebracorn.
Sorry, a zebracorn.
Yeah,
Get it right.
So
From Toledo, Ohio.
it is one of my favorite breweries in the States.
I'm having no luck with
Probably
this.
one of my top 5. Well, you probably got your hotspot turned off.
Did you do that?
Well, I took some pictures.
Oh, you rascal.
But
Okay.
that being said,
All right, so
maybe we should take a little break and do some tasting.
yeah, let's take a little break. That sounds like a good idea, and do some tasting. You okay with that, Brent?
I think I can handle that. That would be all right.
Okay, then we're gonna do that. We're gonna take a break and do some tasting. Back with more right after this.
We know that one serving just isn't enough, so there's more Beer Guys TV on tap and coming up.
Beer Guys TV brings you beer reviews and beer-related information in a fun and clean, entertaining way. Our website is a combination of beer articles, reviews, products, videos, and now podcasts too. And you can also find us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Check those out. Please take a moment to visit our sponsors as well and tell them that you heard about them or saw them right here on Beer Guys TV. That will allow us to continue to bring you entertaining beer reviews and other fun stuff your way. And remember to enjoy your beer in moderation, never drink and drive, and always use a designated driver. That way you'll be around to enjoy more beer tomorrow. Hey, thanks for listening. And now, back to the show.
Look out for the zebracorn. We're back here on the Beer Guys TV Brewcast. Greg, Brent, and Shane, and we are talking about Frut Stripe. It's a sour from Bad Habit Brewing out of St. Joe, Minnesota, just west of St. Cloud.
Yes.
If you're up that way, I-94, just get right off of there. The brewery is downtown there, and we checked out some of the other beers while we were up there and brought back a crowler of Frut Stripe. And this is the mango version, and we're not sure if they change the fruit flavors, but
I think they do.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, it's time to give it the old Beer Guys TV review. Try it, buy it, or skip it, and we'll start. You want to start off, Brent?
Sure, I'll anchor.
Well, okay.
Well, Berliner Weisse, sour. This will give you the pucker.
Pucker up, baby.
Yes, and not in a bad way.
No, not.
If you're a fan of sours, you're gonna like to try this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, the description earlier that Greg gave off the back of the crawler talked about the white wheat, the Pils malt, and you get it in here. So your first initial taste, my first initial taste was that tartness of a sour, followed by the wheat. Then it took a little second for your mouth to readjust.
Yeah.
And then not galloping, but kind of cantering in.
Oh, here comes the zebracorn.
You get the Pilsner malts. The
Giddy
malts
up.
taste. But it's one of those beers that, hey, for me, I'd say try it.
Okay.
It's not quite a clear beer. It's kind of on that cloudy side.
Yep.
Yeah.
It is a tart beer though. I mean, it is a sour, and it is a strong sour. Okay, but very interesting offer. The old zebracorn.
The zebracorn.
Yeah. So
it's
I
a
would say try it.
All right. Thank you, Brent. And you want to go next, or should I?
No, I'll go last.
Okay. All right. I guess I echo some of what Brent said. He broke it down very eloquently,
yes.
much better than I can. Cause I'm not usually a big sours kind of guy, so I'm like, yeah. But this is, that's how I am. Yeah, just like that. Yeah, but it's good. It's tasty. It's definitely refreshing.
Yeah.
It quenches the palate, leaves you with kind of a dry mouthfeel. It hits you with that sour right away. You go, whoa, like kind of like that. Got that zebra corn getting you.
From behind?
Oh, hey!
Whoa, easy now. Woo!
Yikes.
Yikes! Stripes. But otherwise, it's flavorful, and I would say try it. Again, I'm not a sours kind of guy, but I'd say definitely try it. I mean, especially if you're up there and you get it fresh off the tap, I bet that's really good. So,
A question on that note.
Yep.
Crawler versus tap. How much of a difference do you notice?
Well, that's hard to say. Depends how long you've kept that crawler in the fridge, I suppose. But if you bring it home and drink it in a reasonable fashion, as you should, probably not a whole lot of difference.
Okay.
I would say in a sour you're probably not going to.
Yeah, right.
Maybe more so in a stout or a heavier beer. That the aging does help, or maybe the volume helps.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, basically, face it, a keg is a large aluminum can.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, as far as flavor change, profile change, I don't think it would in a sour so much.
Now, if you aged a can for a year.
Well,
Hmm.
although I don't know if this is, I suppose because it is a little hazy, there's probably some residual in there that could actually maybe change some flavor. I don't know.
All right. Well, enough of all that. Let's get back to the brewcast here and give us your review there, Shane.
Well, I like it. I think it's gonna. I'll just give it a try it right off the bat.
Okay.
But it is different than the one I tried last year.
It is.
It is.
Okay.
So this is more like the yellow piece of the Frut Stripe gum that you get. You
Oh
know?
yeah. when you're
One
hoping, when you're hoping for the red or the
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't know. It's maybe the least favorite of the Frut Stripe gum. The one I had last year tasted more like the red.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Red one. Okay, and then there's of course the lime one.
Yeah.
And so I don't know. I can't remember if they used strawberry. I think it might have been strawberry or raspberry. Maybe it was raspberry because it's a sour. And that had more of a. It reminded me actually of the gum itself.
Oh really?
Yeah. Which this kind of does too, but the lemony gum from Frut Stripe was never my favorite. But again, it's a try it. I like sours. I think this is a good sour. Maybe I would buy a can and keep it in the fridge. But I'm still going to give it a try.
You're on the fence here, aren't you?
Well, I already put my rating up
Okay,
on the
let's
screen,
stick with that then.
We'll stick with
So
that.
it's three
But
tries.
Try it.
All right, and
sours are a very personal.
they are, yeah,
style.
yeah, and they're very popular. It seems like they're growing in popularity.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm getting to try them more often and thinking, oh, I kind of might be missing out if we're not trying some of these.
Yeah,
and they've gotten better.
Less than maybe 3 years ago, they weren't.
Yeah, right. They were hard.
Oh,
to
they
find.
weren't. Yeah.
So-
Now everybody at least tries to do it.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's got one of those and they've got a cider. It seems like that. Anyway, well, this is a good offering. Bad Habit Brewing out of St. Joseph, Minnesota. Swing on in, try it. They've got a lot of great beers, and this is just one of many. It's a Berliner Weisse Frut Stripe. And try it all around, and you've got to try it too. So, on that note, for Brent Anderson and Shane Zeppelin, I'm Greg Johnson. And until next time, it's a fruity beers to ya.
Beer Guys TV reminds you to drink responsibly, never drink and drive, and always use a DD. Be sure to expand your beer list by trying something different. Remember to check out BeerGuysTV.com and find us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Thanks for listening to this Beer Guys TV podcast. Sponsor messages you hear on our podcast are paid endorsements unless otherwise stated. These messages help us bring Beer Guys TV to you. We encourage you to support our sponsors so that we may continue to provide quality entertainment and information. Our reviews are honest opinions. Your opinion and taste may vary. We encourage you to try beers and products for yourself and form your own opinions. We'd love to hear from you. Tell us what beer you like and send us your suggestions for us to review. You can contact us at beerguystv@gmail.com.
But it is different. It's the one they had last summer was I think it was raspberry.
Well, they've got on the can, if you look in the front, they have the raspberry on there.